Hello, 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 John Mason. How is everybody? Hope you're all well. Okay. The Republican Party is in Congress and certain state governments is getting ridiculous and vicious at the same time. Lately, uh, recently, the Supreme Court has ordered that Texas uh, dismantle its concertina wire with at the border with Mexico, and and border patrol agents have been sent down to take it down. And Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, is still resisting it. He's refusing to take part in it. And to make it more fun, he's inviting other uh, governors in other Republican-controlled states to bring their National Guard forces down to the border with Mexico, and they're taking him up on it. Excuse me, are they planning to secede from the Union again? And if they are, they should suffer the consequences. Just as much Trump is a traitor, Greg Abbott is a traitor. Greg Abbott is resisting the committing insurrection against the federal government. I believe some charges ought to be brought up against Greg Abbott and a state governor who wants to go along with him. Actions should have consequences. Okay? In other words, it's all performative. Love is performative. I believe it is. But there's also a part of me that says I actually mean to do it. So they're bad on both sides. They have to be stopped. The full force of the federal government and any state governments that had any sense would go against the Abbott's crazy idea. And also we got the immigration is one of the hot button issues for the Republican base. They have it's racist. They have the uh, image of the brown, dark skinned, black and brown hordes uh, invading our country. They call it, that's the word they use, invade. And they talk about them like the, like Trump did, rapists, drug dealers, murderers. Throw my good people. They don't take into account that many of them, most of them, the majority of them, the vastest majority of them, are simply people who are escaping gang violence in the middle of these these corrupt governments. To get gang violence is so bad because the corruption of these governments is so bad. And also the repressive some of these governments are not only corrupt but repressive. So people don't feel safe. And along with the corruption and repressiveness is the poverty. So many of these people just want a better life for themselves, if not, or at least their children. Hence, they go to the border, goes to the United States, where they hope they can find jobs.
Unknown caller.
Excuse me. Sorry, folks. Life intrudes. Anyway. But like I said, racism is the bottom line with this. And you don't hear about an infestation of immigrants from Canada, do you? You don't hear about National Guard being sent to the Canadian border, do you? That's that's where the Republican base is based, on racism and xenophobia. It also drives. It's also a big deal for them in Congress, where they're calling for the impeachment of the Secretary of Homeland Security over this. Like I said, part real, part performative, all dangerous. And they want to keep it going as a hot button issue for the base. You see, they're not interested in solving the problem. They just want to juice up their voters. Recently, the Biden administration had this very sensible plan strategy for the immigration issue. And on orders of Trump, Donald the Orange Ogre, the nectarine Nazi, the tangerine tumor, he ordered Republican members of Congress to vote against it, vote against the Biden ban. I mean, the Biden plan, the Biden plan. And as Mitt Romney said, it's just an issue for them to run on. You see, they're not serious.
Unknown caller.
Where was it? Oh, yeah. A hot button issue for the base. Like I said, performative and real and dangerous all at the same time.
Unknown caller.
Okay. This is what the Republican Party is about. Racism. I keep harping on it, and I keep talking about it, and I'm going to keep on talking about it. It's a danger. The whole Republican Party is a threat to this country. Trump ordered them to vote against the Biden plan, and they did it. The country be damned. Innocent immigrant lives be damned. The American people be damned. They feel these are the kind of people whose votes they have to get. And also, I am over freaking joyed by the verdict in the E. Jean Carroll slander case. The Judge Kaplan wasn't having any of Elena Haba's bullshit. She acted so stupidly, so crazily, and she had, I don't have a lot of trial experience. And that's the person that Donald Trump hired. Once again, scraping the bottom of the barrel. Probably going underneath the bottom of below the barrel to see what's underneath. I'll tell you, he knows how to pick them. He knows how to pick them. And she even once said that she'd rather be pretty than smart because you can fake being smart. No, honey, you can't do that. And this is the type of people Trump has around him as his legal team. And those would be the type of people he would have as his cabinet if he gets reelected, which he must never be. That man must never set foot in the White House ever again. And let's face it, the mental deterioration, fortunately, the mainstream news media, the commercial news media, is finally paying attention to. And it is a topic, which is fair game since the Republicans keep talking about Biden as this doddering old fart. But it's Donald Trump that has the issues with incontinence. The stories are out about Trump farting and pooping his depends because of the drugs he took. And his arrogant behavior with women, like with E. Jean Carrol, and all the girls he's abused, such as the time when he owned the Miss Teen USA pageant, and he thought was his right as the owner to just go into the girls' dressing room and look at them in various phases of naked, not grown women, but underage girls. Mm-hmm. And this is the type of person the evangelical Christians want as their candidate, their guy, whom they attribute all sorts of Christ-like traits to, who they think is their real Messiah. But to them, the teachings of Jesus, the Sermon on the Mount, is all that, are like too wimpy for them. They say they need something stronger. Those are the candidates the Republicans are fielding, and those are the people that the Republican Party has to appeal to. Not to appeal to minorities or labor or women, but to racists and ignoramuses and possible fundamentalist theocrats. They need to be beaten. And to do so, we take part in the political process. I am currently circulating petitions for a couple of candidates. One for
Unknown caller.
Again, hold on. Like I say, get involved in the process. It's your process. It's your government. It's your country. It's your future. Get out there and vote. If you can find other ways to take part in the process, do so. I'm also an election board worker. I urge you to look into working with your local election board. Literally, the fate of the country is in our hands. That's it. Okay? Advertisements. My work is work. I work with my podcast, I work with my YouTube channel, I work with my blog, my poetry, my fiction, all that. And so I need money. Because I need to be paid for my work. I deserve to be paid for my work, like a good worker that I am, and to move it forward in whatever way possible. Now, so please look up my website, johnomason.com, and click either the Buy Me a Coffee button or the PayPal button, and give what you can. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And also my novel, Soldier of the Cross, is available on Amazon.com. It's a story of David Lucas, who, as a young man in the early 60s, is a drunk and a horde chaser and a school bully. He gets in trouble in the army, comes out as a militant, born-again Christian man, trying to be a manly man for Jesus. but the way he goes about it leads him to disaster. Please look it up. Look it up. Soldier of the Cross on Amazon.com. And also, Hemperific is a lovely little CBD product store located on Snyder Avenue near 15th Street in South Philadelphia. There you'll find some of the finest cannabis-infused products. Gummies and candies and lip balm and flour and hand sanitizer and drinks and teas and dog treats. Yep, dog treats. Look them up, please. Here, right here. Hemperificllc.com. See, I'm a one-man operation. That's why I need the money to move my work along. Okay. And also my beloved career and business coach, Michelle Snow. Michelle is excellent in helping you develop your professional career or small business. Let you know what you're doing right, where you need work, and help you network with other up-and-coming entrepreneurs. Please look her up. growwithsnow.com. Okay. Alrighty then, we got our job cut out for us. And knowing the American people like I do, knowing the history we've been through, knowing the work that has gone through, pushing the social change forward higher and higher, I know we can do it. Our ancestors beat fascism abroad, and to beat fascism here, just got to go around the corner. We can beat them. We will beat them. Thank you. Bye.